What's up, guys? It's your boy, the one and only Cortez, and welcome back to another video. So y'all know when I drop some free valuable game like this, it branched off of something better. The information I'm bringing to y'all today branched off a previous podcast that I dropped about reframing your mind for success in 2025. So go check that out. But today's video is just a snippet, a clip from this podcast on some information from a key topic I brought up in the podcast. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into that clip. You guys get your notepads out, get your notes app out, and get ready to take some notes and start applying this to your life so you can become successful in 2025. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. I'm out. Peace.
I used to be a nigga to play the game all the time. I used to play the game from sun up to sundown. It's not a good habit, but if you play this one game, along with the exaggerations and the things that aren't really real, the defying of physics, this game is a reflection, a spitting image of what life is. And the game is Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5. And not the regular motherfucking story mode. I'm talking about the online mode. Let's talk about why. I think Grand Theft Auto 5 is a game that we can learn from. And I already said because it can reframe your mind for success. But how exactly? Let's get into it. After a good deep dive into the game, really looking at it for what it is, online mode is like the beginning of adulthood, because when you make your online character, you come out, you're a fucking nobody. You start with nothing. You start with no money, no car, no house, and nobody fucking knows you. You are a complete nobody. You literally have to walk everywhere. So I say that to say the beginning of adulthood, because nobody, once you get into the real workforce and you lose your college friends, nobody fucking knows you anymore. You're nobody. Unless you have status, you are a nobody. Connections and networking. Life is about life isn't about what you know, it's about who you know. You could know millionaires that could put you in doors or positions that could put you further than somebody who knows everything, but they don't know anybody. Like a genius could not have any connections or any networks with people that could put them in places, and people will never know they're a genius. An idiot could be surrounded by geniuses and millionaires, and they could put him on game a tournament to a genius and show him how to make the same money they making, and he can surpass the genius. That's exactly what I mean. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. Like I said, when you start off online, you start off with Lamar, and push you on to Gerard and Simeon, because those are his homies, right? But then the more you work your way up, you start really working and leveling up. You then get in contact with Lester because he starts to notice your potential because you're leveling up. Then Lester puts you on with heist that makes you even more money. And the better you get, the higher heist, like the better heist you get for the more bread. And the more people he connects you with, because the more heists you do, the more contacts you get, because different people were like a part of different heists. So you can begin to connect with them. And then they have a whole network of connections that they put you on with. By the time, like GTA, I think this was the last year it was updated or whatever. If you stuck out all the way through and really leveled up, your board does not just have one connect icon on it, but you have thousands. Your phone literally goes from like 3 contacts to a fuck ton of contacts that you met from jobs you've done, from the connects that your previous connects put you on with. And that's literally the same with the game of life. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. People can put you in positions just by having you in the room with them. You can be in a greater position than somebody who knows more than you, has more than you, just by knowing a certain person and being around that person, taking game from them, learning from them, being willing to be a sponge. What I said in my last video, after you done worked your way up, you can start a business. And not just a business, but they have different businesses you can start, and that's the game of life. So this is just a form of investing. So I'm gonna say how they did 2 types of investments. The stock market wasn't available in online mode, but it was in story mode. So this is where I'll intertwine story mode in a little bit. You could invest in the stock market in the story mode and make more money off the money you made. But investment route number 2 was starting a business. And you know, a big one I want to talk about. I want to talk about this for my people that like look for the easy routes in life, or how do I rob, steal, kill, and do wrong, trying to get to the top. Do wrong, trying to be like people that did right, and it will never work out for you. So it's funny because the talking point I put was that the cheats and glitches still don't satisfy you. And in real life, what the cheats and glitches translate to are like things like I said, rob, stealing, killing, for things that people work their ass off for, or even a funny enough one, paying for sex, paying for prostitutes, paying for pussy, paying for women in your life. Because let me tell you something, it's not what's more satisfying? Paying for an escort who don't fuck with you, who only want the money, she gonna do what you gotta do for that bread and get the fuck on, or working your ass off, becoming the best version of yourself and getting the woman you wanted, and she wants you. She wants you just as bad as you want her. Which one is more satisfying? The second option, right? Exactly. The same way when you got them cheat codes in GTA where you were buying shark cards, doing infinite money glitches, shark cards, XYZ, skipping the route just to get straight to buy the nice shit. The game wasn't fun. You didn't work for shit. You had everything. It was like I knew people, man. I knew people that had everything. Was like, this shit not fun no more. Like, yeah, because we still got this shit working out. It's fun because it's the grind. It's the same thing with life. If you fall in love with the grind, you have fun. If you have fun with the process of getting there, the program, the grind, the journey, the process, you will relish it more. It'll feel more satisfying. It will be more satisfying to you. It'll be more fulfilling because you really worked for it. You didn't cheat your way through it. You didn't rob, steal, lie, shoot, kill anybody for the things you got, but you earned it. It's a different type of respect behind it, and you earned it. It makes you feel better on the inside, and it helps you develop into that man or woman that you want to be. So cheats and glitches in GTA Online didn't satisfy you. So it makes you think the cheats and glitches in real life is gonna satisfy you. I'm just saying, if you didn't think this game has some reality to it, if this game has some truth to it, you just and I don't fault you because I didn't in the beginning either, but I'm here to wake you up. I'm here to wake you up to what real life is. I'm here to wake you up to how, for my game heads, for my gamers, for my people that enjoy playing the games. Like I said, I used to play the game all the time. For my people like that, here's how you can play the game of life and translate that same joy into working your ass off and becoming the best version of yourself. In the game, you're the main character. You are. There's no Franklin, there's no Lamar. They call you like, hey, 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 hey. It's the same thing with life. You're the main character in your own life, man. How you basically just going to say that you create your reality. Nobody's going to do anything for you. Nobody's going to do the work for you. Nobody's going to make the money for you. Nobody's going to get the woman for you. Nobody's going to do the hard shit for you. You have to do it for yourself. You are your own main character. You are in control of your reality. You are in control of your life. You had to build an empire. Eventually, like I said, you started from the bottom. No money, homeless, a nobody, made your bread, invested in businesses, invested in assets, connected with the right people, made a shit ton of money, invested it back in, became a CEO, owned businesses, owned supercars, owned crazy shit. And now you became somebody big. You got multiple businesses around LA or Los Santos running that shit. You are the kingpin. You are the kingpin of Los Santos. And that's all the goal of online is. So that is exactly how the game of life is played. You come out and started off in the workforce, no money, you're nobody. You ain't really where you want to be just yet. Boom. You start working jobs, making money, building your network, building your network and your network. Boom. Start investing in assets. Boom. Start a business up or just invest and become top dog. Start buying shit you want. Build that connection. Become somebody. Build a network so great that anytime you walk in a room, they know you. You have such an authority, such a brand, such a personal brand for yourself that everywhere you go, you can goddamn shake the room. You make heads turn. You become that nigga. You become that guy. You have literally built an empire, and that's the same way with life. GTA 5. If you played it, it can make you very, very successful in 2025 if you know how to take the knowledge.